I'm going to share this real quick with y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to share this real quick. I'm going to share it. Hold on. Let me close the windows to make sure something here. Hold on. They keep trying this bullshit. Keep trying bullshit. They keep trying bullshit. We have, let me make sure I say what I need to say first. As I was doing the live, they tapped into my phone. This is how I'm proving that they're illegally in my device. Hold on. Let me pull something up. As I was on the last live with y'all, expressing my constitutional right to do so, before they try that bullshit, before they even try it, you shouldn't be fucking stalking me and watching me. It's going to be a giveaway and a tell in the first place. As I was on the last live, they kept doing shit to kick it out. And I would keep, starting back. I would keep getting back on. Well, this last time I did that, and suddenly these settings, now the settings shouldn't be just jumping back to some other settings. So I'm going to come on here and say this to prove. I'll provide the screenshots and all that stuff later time to prove that that's being done. Because, it'll give you a pop-up. When you try to go back on, it's going to give you a pop-up, and that pop-up is going to say, does not have access to the camera and the microphone. Go to your settings and grant YouTube, grant TikTok, grant them permission. So if I was on a live with y'all and it just glitches out and I started back, how does it miraculously no longer have app permissions unless somebody is playing in my app? Unless somebody either has access to my applications or my device to do so. Because how does it just suddenly change? And it didn't do it just with YouTube. It did it with TikTok. And why? Because I'm telling truths. I have a right to do that. I also have a right to defend. People shouldn't be stalking you and watching you if they have a problem with what you say and do. And if the shoe does not fit them, then what are they worried about? Yeah, they tried that. And keep trying. Keep trying. They keep trying, collective, to entrap you up. They ought to be shamed, all these people. Criminals. But I wanted to prove it, so I screenshotted it, and I'll be providing that information. Just right now, what happened? And then they changed it back. Because see, I didn't alter any settings, so why does it suddenly now have the access if I haven't went back on there to give it access? I'm pretty tech savvy, for those of you who don't know. Okay, I'm pretty tech savvy. I used to work for a company that works for Apple, so I've worked with iOS. I know a lot about iOS technology, the iPhones, and so I'm not top of the line, but I'm pretty tech savvy though. So I know about factory reset, restart system, you know, all of those things. And let me tell you, the first thing I did was I restarted it, and it still wouldn't. So I was like, okay, well, let me do this. I played with a couple of things. And essentially, they just did that just to get me to not finish what I was saying, because they're stalking me, because they're sitting up, them and their people are sitting up watching me. It's once again proof of what I'm saying. Because if you doing your life and you ain't studying me and you don't know nothing about who I am and what I do and all of this good old stuff, and you don't watch me and you can care less, right, collective? You're not going to stop that. And what I was saying, I did a post. I created a post to close up what I was saying. I was saying this: I'm going to be glad when they are not a factor anymore. These are people that have been terrorists to us. These are people who have broken all kinds of laws, violating us. And I am going to be glad, and I'm going to be glad on a collective scale, because these people robbed our lives. They robbed our children. They hurt our children. They hurt us. So are you damn straight? And I have every full civil right to say it. Sick of these sons of bitches. Always trying to find some loophole to get somebody in trouble, because people don't want to sit back and be victimized and abused and have the spine and courage to speak out. I was trying to silence somebody. That's why they're in trouble now. That's why some shit, they keep at this shit. If they keep at this shit, keep doing spell work, keep trying to entrap and set us up and get in trouble, it's going to be some stuff that their muscle and connects ain't going to be able to do nothing for them. They're bullies and got the nerve to want to play that highfalutin pretentious shit like they're goody goodies and want to call the cops and shit like that. They need to call the cops on themselves. All up in other people's business. Bothering people. Leave people alone. They need to learn how to leave people the fuck alone. People need to learn how to mind their business. Leave people the fuck alone. It's simple. These motherfuckers used to people cowering and being scared of them because they know this person and woo-de-woo and woo-de-woo. That's a part of the problem. That's a part of the damn problem. Violating folks. These people are violating folks all over the world. Violating me, my son, many others, constantly, every day, all day. Every day, all day, in some way, shape, form, or fashion or another. Just because they can hide it, just because they're professional crooks and criminals, don't make it okay. Just because they are slick at it, you're not going to silence me. Nobody is.